Welcome to Elgin High School for today's District 18 5A softball game between the visiting Lady Wolves from Weiss High School and your Elgin WILDCATS. We ask that you help us follow Elgin ISD COVID guidelines by wearing a mask at all times and staying distance between others who do not live in your household. First, we will introduce the visiting Lady Wolves. The starters for today are number 9, KK Curry at left field. Number 3, Jaslyn Barrera at third base. Number 4, Darylyn Harper in right field. Number 1, Ayana Acosta at shortstop. Number 14, Dahlia King at center field. Number 18, Nina Celestino at first base. Number 6, Mackenzie Miller at catcher. Number 7, Alexia Hall at second base. And number 10, Ariana Flores at pitcher. The reserves for the Lady Wolves, number 2, Courtney Seidenberger. Number 5, Jaden Rivers. Number 8, Sam Gatan. Number 11, Abby Miller. Number 17, Danica Hall. And number 15, Megan Blankney. The Wolves are coached by Kelsey Spitter, assisted by Caitlin Perch and David Reynolds. And now introducing your Elgin WILDCATS. The starters today for Elgin are number 5, Kelsey Calhoun at center field. Number 26, Aubrey Gonzalez in left field. Number 8, Isabella Ramirez at third base. Number 10, Hannah Riley at first base. Number 11, Haley Gerard at shortstop. Number 9, Morgan Heine at catcher. Number 12, Cameron Davis, the designated player. Number 7, Peyton Ottmiller in right field. Number 14, Cassidy Davis in second. And number 1, Emma Neidig at the pitcher. The reserves for Elgin, number 25, Dakota Brown. Number 24, Emily Sumner. Number 2, Jessica Cantrell. Number 20, Mackenzie Ferris. And Jalen Roberson. The WILDCATS are coached by Adam Adams, assisted by Pat Roberts. and Sarah Aleman. And now if you will please rise as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Good morning and welcome out to Elgin High School for WILDCATS softball as your Elgin Wildcats taking on the Weiss Wolves here on Tuesday morning. Find a better way to kick off your Tuesday than watching some WILDCATS softball. Cameron Parker here in the call for Vype Live. Pleased to bring you today's game as we are just moments away from the first pitch in this district matchup between the Weiss Wolves in their visiting gray and black uniforms, taking on Coach Adams and the WILDCATS in their white home jerseys. Emanating on the mound for your WILDCATS as the Weiss Wolves will bat first, but I'll give you a quick look at the defensive lineup for your WILDCATS. With Natick on the mound pitching, Morgan Heine will be catching. Over at first base, Hannah Riley. To her right, Cassidy Davis, the second baseman. And at third, Isabella Ramirez. Shortstop, Haley Gerard. And out in left field, Aubrey Gonzalez, Kelsey Calhoun out in center. And Peyton Altmiller in right field. Cameron Davis is your designated player. As Natick gets set on the mound, batting first for Weiss. KK Curry, the left fielder. Jaslyn Barrera on deck, and Darylyn Harper in the hole in right field. So Curry slows in on the first pitch. Line to the second baseman, the throw over the first base in time. One pitch, one down for Emma Neidig. As Cassie Davis with a clean field to throw over the Hannah Riley at first base for the first out. So now Jaslyn Barrera, the third baseman, in the batter's box, and that first pitch from Natick in for a strike. And this one hit the center field, and we'll get down for a base hit. Jaslyn Barrera on board for the first Weiss Wolf runner on base. So now that brings up Darylyn Harper at the plate, the right fielder for Weiss. Natick throws in the shown bunt, third baseman picks it up, fires over the first base, not in time. As Isabella Ramirez hesitated for a second before making the throw, and that allowed Harper to get on base. So back-to-back singles now for Weiss. So Yana Acosta, the shortstop, now at the plate. And the first pitch to Acosta outside for ball number 1. So Barrera on second, Harper on first, 1 away for Neidig. And here's the 1-0 pitch, excuse me. This is fouled off into the parking lot. Count even now at 1 apiece. One pitch, swung on. This is hit to the shortstop, fielded, nope. Gonna get away from the shortstop. And bases now loaded for the Wolves. So Dahlia King, the center fielder at the plate, looking to do some damage. And the first pitch to King down the middle for strike number 1. And now 0-2 in the count as King fouls that one off to her right. So Neidig with an opportunity for a strikeout here. They get the second out. Elgin trying to minimize the damage in this top inning as the 1-0-2 pitch, excuse me, outside for ball 1. One-two pitch to King, and this is fouled off. So count still remains 1-2, 1 out. Bases loaded for Weiss. The 1-2 pitch, King swings, hit to the first baseman, throws home for out number 2. And a great play made by the first baseman, Hannah Riley. On the fielder's choice. So now Nina Celestino, the first baseman, and we have a runner caught in between first and third, and that will do it. Dahlia King, a great defensive play made by Elk, and then we'll head to the bottom of the first with the Wildcats able to escape a bases-loaded jam. 0-0 here in Elgin.
Vype Live. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
30-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close in the corner. But pitch to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at VypeVYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Bottom of the first here in Elgin with your Lady Wildcats up to bat now. With Kelsey Calhoun, the left fielder, your lead-off hitter tonight. Aubrey Gonzalez right behind her, and then Isabella Ramirez in the hole. Pitching for Weiss, Ariana Flores. And Flores throws the first pitch. Contact made by Calhoun. The second baseman picks it up, throws over the first, but not in time. And a leadoff single for Kelsey Calhoun. So Aubrey Gonzalez now at the plate. And a great start for Elgin. Coming off a 2-1 loss to Pflugerville on Friday night. The first pitch to Gonzalez. Calhoun trying to steal second base, and she does successfully. So now Calhoun in scoring position. Gonzalez still at the plate, 1-0 count. So a perfect start for Calhoun. And the 1-0 pitch to Gonzalez. Gonzalez hits this one right up to the pitcher, out one. So Calhoun still safe at second base. So Isabella Ramirez now the third baseman at the plate. So one away for Flores, and the first pitch to Ramirez is fouled off just behind her. Oh, 1 pitch fouled off again, high up in the air behind the catcher's head. So 0-2 count now for Ramirez. So Flores winds up in deals and will strike out Isabella Ramirez for the first strikeout of tonight's game. So now Hannah Riley at the plate. 2 away now after Calhoun's single and stolen base to get things started for Elgin. And Riley swings, contact is made, foul ball, and this drops down just in front of the Elgin dugout for strike one. Hannah Riley with the double through the left field, and that's going to score home Elgin's first run of the ball game. Kelsey Calhoun off the RBI double from Hannah Riley, and the Wildcats now lead 1-0. That first pitch inside to Haley Gerard for ball one. And Gerard tops this at the third baseman. Throw the first, not in time. The first baseman couldn't make a clean field, so now Elgin has runners on the corner. So a double and a single in back-to-back at-bats for Elgin. And this brings up Morgan Heine with Hannah Riley over at third. Lady Cats with an excellent opportunity to add some more runs to the board. The first pitch to Heine in for strike one. As Mackenzie Miller, the Weiss catcher, making a throw over to third, trying to keep Riley honest, but not before a stolen base by Haley Gerard. And strike two in to Morgan Heine now. So 0-2 count. Flores delivers. Heine swings and strikes out, and that will end this half inning. But not before the Elgin Wildcats able to put at least one run up on the board. However, leaving two on base. We'll head to the second. Elgin leading 2-0.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Now again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily Colton in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Nina Salasino will lead off this inning for Weiss. She was at bat previously. But Darylyn Harper was caught between a rock and a hard place on home base and third. And Elgin able to sniff it out, tag her out. So Salasino will bat. A couple hits, a couple errors in that first half inning defensively for Elgin, but Emanating able to escape it unscathed. And her teammates were able to do some damage on the other side, picking up at least one run. And Elgin now leads 1-0 as we head into the top of the second. The first pitch swung and strike one. Salcino swings and now down in the count 0-2 to Natick. And now the 0-2 pitch high and away for ball number one. One-two pitch outside again. And Celestino able to even the count back up at 2 apiece. Nidek the 2-2 pitch and strikes her out. The first strikeout of the night for Emma Neidig, or the day rather. But now one away as Mackenzie Miller steps into the batter box, the catcher for the Wolves. And Miller watches that one coming outside for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch to Miller, hit high into the air, shallow left field, and making the play is Aubrey Gonzalez for out number 2. So now Alexia Hall, the second baseman, at the plate for Weiss with 2 away. The 8th batter in this lineup, Neidig delivers, and this one fouled off. So 0-1 count for Emma Neidig. Hall stays away for ball number 1. That pitch from Emma just a touch high. And now here's the 1-1 pitch. In for strike number 2. So 1-2 count now. As Hall tries to stay alive. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fouls this one off towards the Elgin dugout. Just caught that. So still 1-2. Now I take the 1-2 pitch and high for ball 2, and the count now tied up at 2 apiece. A 2-2 pitch, and we have a full count now, 3-2. And here's the payoff pitch. Hitting the center field, but playable and making the third and final out. Kelsey Calhoun will head to the bottom of the second, a quick 1-2-3 inning for Emma Neidig.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily Colton in the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Bottom of the second inning with your Wildcats leading 1-0. An excellent second inning for Emma Neidig. 1-2-3. Strikeout and 2 flyouts. As now the Lady Cats here, bottom of the second. Cameron Davis, the designated player at the plate, for Elgin. That first pitch from Flores in for strike 1. Elgin did leave 2 runners on base in the first inning, but able to push across 1 run. Now the 0-1 pitch high from Flores, as the count now evens up at 1-1. And here's the pitch to Cameron. And she sends this into the parking lot. Foul. So 1-2 count for Flores. She does have 2 strikeouts tonight. As Davis fouls this one up high in the air. Not playable for Weiss. So 1-2 count. So Flores deals the 1-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. So a 2-2 count for Cameron Davis here, leadoff hitter in this second frame. Hits to the third baseman, nice play. The throw over the first base in time for out number 1. Great defensive play from Jaslyn Barrera. So now Peyton Altmiller at the plate for Elgin with 1 away. The right fielder. And misses at the first pitch from Flores. Cassidy Davis on deck for Elgin. She is your 9th hitter in this lineup. It's the 0-1 pitch to Altmiller. Hit high in the air into left foul ball territory, and a great play made for out number 2 as KK Curry making the play for the second out in this half inning, which brings up Cassidy Davis, now the second baseman. And first pitch to Davis in for strike 1. And Davis fouls this one up high into the air. The first baseman trying to make a play on it, and she does. So 2 foul balls that will end in outs, and that will end this half inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Ariana Flores, and we head to the third with Elgin still leading 1-0.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
So to the third inning we go here in Elgin. .66 degrees with a 9-mile-an-hour wind currently coming out of the south-southeast. You see that American flag out in center field blowing to the left as Ariana Flores, the pitcher for Weiss, now at the plate. Her first at-bat of the night. Between the pitcher duel, and Flores fouls off the second pitch. So now 1-1 count here. After a turbulent first inning, Natick calmed down in the second, a 1-2-3 at bat, as this pitch by Flores fouled off behind the home dugout for ball number 2. So Flores settles in, and Natick delivers the 1-2 pitch. And Flores caught striking out. Thought about coming around, but either way, that pitch is in for strike number 3. And the second strikeout of the night, or the day, for Natick. Which brings the top of the lineup back up for Weiss, as KK Curry, who grounded out in our first at-bat. And that first pitch from Natick in for strike 1. Curry swings at pitch number 2, and now she faces a 0-2 deficit with 1 away. Now Natick delivers, and that's outside for ball 1, trying to get Curry to chase. One-two pitch, Curry fouls this one off. One-two count and a high pitch, and the count evens back up at 2-2. Two-two pitch from Natick, and gets Curry striking out for her third strikeout of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts from Natick. And now Jaslyn Barrera at the plate. Barrera reached with a single in her first at-bat as she fouls this one off into foul ball territory. Reached on first, but was tagged out on the fielder's choice. Bases were loaded in that first inning for Weiss, but were unable to put anything on the board. And now it looks like Emma Natick has settled in as the 0-1 pitch. This is lined up solely to the second baseman to throw with a first in time. And that will end this half inning. Another 1-2-3 inning from Natick. And so we'll head to the bottom of the third. Elgin leading 1-0.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
30-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
So Kelsey Calhoun will lead off this bottom of the third inning for Elgin. And she is responsible for the only run tonight as she fouls this one off to the right. After giving up a pair or giving up 3 hits in the first inning, Flores went 1, 2, 3 in the second, but now faces the top of the lineup that did some damage first time around. And Calhoun stays away for ball number 1. Calhoun hits this one up high in the air to shallow right field, and that'll get down for her second base hit. And Kelsey Calhoun now 2 for 2 tonight, doing her job getting on base, bringing up Aubrey Gonzalez. Aubrey 0 for 1 tonight, flew out to Flores in that first inning. Puts a bunt on the ground. He's going to get through for a base hit. An excellent bunt. Calhoun now going to third base. And she stays at third. And that bunt was perfectly executed by Aubrey Gonzalez. And now Elgin threatening again as Isabella Ramirez at the plate. Runners on the corners with no outs. And the first pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. Gonzalez goes to second now after the pass ball. And Calhoun scores across, and Elgin now leading 2-0. And that error will come back to bite Weiss now as Elgin leading 2-0. And Ramirez now ahead in the count 2-0 as well. Ramirez hits it right to the pitcher. Flores on the ground. That had to hurt. So Flores able to get up and walk away in her own power, thankfully. Just nothing she could do to get out of the way from that softball. But she breathes in, and I think we're going to be okay. And she will remain in the game. And Ariana will throw a couple warm-up pitches just to make sure she's okay. And she still's got some action on that pitch, so I think she'll stay in this game. Coach Spittler well, I'd like to keep Ariana in the game. Great to see that she's okay. So now Hannah Riley at the plate. Okay. So one away with Hannah Riley, 0-1 count, and Riley now down 0-2. With Aubrey Gonzalez over at third base. 0-2 count now. Flores to Riley. Riley lines this in for a base hit, and that will score Gonzalez. So Hannah Riley, 2 for 2 tonight. And her second RBI. Elgin now leading 3-0. So Haley Gerard at the plate. She had a single and a stolen base in her first at bat. This pitch high as the catcher will step off the plate, trying to keep an eye on Riley over at first. So 2-0 count now for Flores. This is hit down the left field line. The shortstop making the catch, but unable to make the throw in time. So an infield single for Haley Gerard. And now runners on first and second for Elgin, just one away, as Morgan Heine at the plate. The first pitch, Heine's going to bunt this right back to Flores to throw the first base in time for out number 2. But the runners will advance for Elgin. And now at the plate is Cameron Davis. And Davis watches that one come in for ball 1. Davis 0 for 1 tonight. With Hannah Riley on third and Haley Gerard at second. 2 away for Ariana Flores. The 1-0 pitch to Davis falls in for strike 1. So Flores, after getting lined with a sharp hit, the first to Davis in for ball 2. So now Davis ahead in the count 2-1. And the pitch from Flores way outside for ball 3. Now the 3-1 pitch from Flores, and Davis fouls this off just inside. And a full count now for Cameron Davis. The payoff pitch. Inside for, no, the umpire going to say Ariana Flores got Cameron Davis looking for strike number 3, and that will end this third inning, but not before Elgin able to put 2 more runs on the board. We head to the 4th with your Lady Cats leading 3-0.
Vype Live. formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Fourth inning back here in Elgin with your Lady Cats leading 3-0. Kelsey Calhoun able to get on base with a single, followed by another single from Aubrey Gonzalez. As now Emma Neidig back on the mound with Darylyn Harper at the plate, as she will lead off this fourth inning for Weiss, and makes contact, but this will be fouled on the third baseline. Harper reached on a single on her first at-bat, but was tagged out between third base and the home plate, which ended the first inning for Weiss and diminished any hope of Weiss putting any points on the board, and they haven't been able to do anything since, as Emma Neidig delivers the 0-1 pitch and Harper fouls this one off again, so now 0-2 count for Neidig. Harper settles in, the 0-2 pitch, and ball one. The 1-2 pitch from Neidig. And Harper fouls this one off. Again, the third foul of this at-bat. Harper hanging in tough here. So Harper settles into her batter's stance and then steps away. And now heads back into it. 1-2 count. Neidig, here's the pitch, and Harper just fouls this one off. So the count remains the same, 1-2. And the pitch from Neidig. Harper sends this one foul ball again towards the visitors' dugout. And she is just staying alive in this at-bat, making Emma work for it. So the 1-2 pitch, and Harper sends this high up in the air. Playable down the third baseline, and a beautiful catch made. Hannah Riley making the play in foul ball territory for out number 1. So now Ayana Acosta at the plate. Acosta singled in her first at-bat. And watches that one come in for ball 1. So after a little trouble the first time around for Emma Neidig against this top of the lineup, she settled in, facing it the second time, struck out the leadoff batter, and now has retired the second and third batter, and now Acosta the cleanup hitter at the plate. As spots 2, 3, and 4 all reach in that first inning. Now 1-1 count as Acosta watches that come in for ball 2. But Flores, on the other end, has had a lot of trouble with ELGIN's top half of the lineup. Now Emma the 2-1 pitch, and now in for strike 2. So Neidig 2-2 count here, 1 away. Base is empty for Weiss. This is hit right back to Emma, but it's going to reach for a base hit. That fell in just between Emma and Isabella Ramirez. So Acosta now 2 for 2, and this brings up Dahlia King, the center fielder. King reached on a fielder's choice in that first inning. And now sends this down the third baseline, but just foul. Yeah, she put some muscle on that, and just a few inches to the right. That could have been an RBI. But stays out of play, so now 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch, and outside. Now throw the first base, trying to tag the runner. But Acosta is safe. Heine keeping a close eye on Acosta over at first. 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. But Heine keeps it in front of her, not letting it get behind her. So 2-1 count now for Emma Neidig. Hit sharply to the third baseman. Ramirez just gets away from it. And that took a sharp bounce over Isabella's head. So now King reaches for the second time tonight. So Acosta at second, King at first, 1 out. And now Nina Celestino at the plate. As Elgin's going to have to keep an eye out for the double steal. The 0-1 pitch to Celestino. Hit right to Ramirez, but this is foul ball. And very close to being in play. As Ramirez is getting a lot of action over there at third base. So 0-2 count for Celestino. Neidig delivers. Outside for ball 1. And he pulls it back. As Dahlia King is ready to run over at first base. But Acosta is playing it safe at second. Now the 1-2 pitch High for ball two. The throw over the first. Now the runner trying to steal third base. The throw is high. Acosta will score. Here comes King at second. King will stay. But run will score off the errant throw. And Weiss is now on the board 3-1. So 2-2 count for Celestino with Dahlia King over at second. This is outside for ball three. And now we have a full count. And here's the paid-off pitch. Swung and striking her out. Emma Neidig with her fourth strikeout of the game. And now brings up Mackenzie Miller. And Miller sends this high up in the air, foul ball territory, and this goes out of play. So 0-1 count. So Dahlia King still over at second base. The 0-1 pitch to Miller. In for strike two. And Emma Neidig one pitch away from escaping this inning. The 0-2 pitch high and away for ball one. One-two pitch. And that will end this inning. Emma Neidig back-to-back strikeouts. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Elgin still leading, but Weiss gets on the board 3-1.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Locates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts. But did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
Bottom of the fourth inning here in Elgin with Peyton Altmiller leading off for your Lady Cats. Cassie Davis on deck and Kelsey Calhoun, who is 2 for 2 tonight and responsible for 2 of the 3 Elgin runs. She's in the hole. So now Ariana Flores still in the game after taking a sharp hit from a liner. Not only was able to get up on her own power, she remained in the game as Altmiller sends this high in the air towards shallow center field, and the play is made. Dahlia King recording the out. So now Cassidy Davis at the plate. 0 for 1 tonight. And Davis fouls this one off. The 0-1 from Flores, and in the dirt for ball 1. One to Davis high for ball 2 as she stays away. The 2-1 pitch, Davis sends this in for a single out to the left field. Now rounding second, and a 1-out double for Cassidy Davis. So now with Cassidy Davis on second place, Kelsey Calhoun 2 for 2 tonight. Let's see what she can do. She's reached with a single in both her plate appearances and was brought home each time, and sends this to second base from the throw. The first is in time. Davis over the third. So Calhoun at the worst able to at least advance the runner. But now Davis over at third as Aubrey Gonzalez at the plate. Aubrey, RBI single in her last plate appearance, looking for another one this time around as the first pitch in for ball 1. They 1-2 the Gonzalez, and she fouls this one off. And now the count. Even at 1-1, 2 away. Runner on third. The 1-1 pitch hit into left field, and making the play is KK Curry, and that will end the inning. Elgin leaving 1 on base, so we head to the 5th. Your Lady Cats still leading 3-1.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
30-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
30-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Fifth inning we go with your Lady Cats leading 3-1 still. Unable to bring home a runner last time around, unfortunately, with a runner on third. But now we head to the top of the 5th. Emanidix still on the mound. A great day for her. Ended that 4th inning with back-to-back strikeouts as now she faces Alexia Hall here in this 5th inning. Hall 0 for 1 tonight. As she watches ball 1 come in on the second pitch from Emma. The 1-1 pitch. High for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch from Nidek. Swing and strike number 2 for Alexia Hall. Now the 2-2 pitch. Line to the shortstop. The throw to first base in time for out 2. So, Ariana Flores, the pitcher, now at the plate. And Flores sends this high into the air to shallow right field, and a great play is made by Peyton Altmiller to retire the second batter. So now this brings up KK Curry, the top of the lineup for Weiss. Curry 0 for 2 tonight, as Emma has had her number a strikeout in the 3rd inning and a ground out in the 1st, as Curry watches strike number 1 come in. 5 strikeouts so far tonight for Emma Nideg. Now the 0-1 pitch, and Curry fouls that one off behind, and now down in the count 0-2. Curry settles in. Now the 0-2 pitch. And KK Curry stays alive, fouling this one off. Count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch, and just outside for ball 2. So now a 1-2 pitch, 1-2 count. And Curry hits this in the left field, but down for a foul ball. One-two count still, and here's the pitch to Curry, and head up foul again. So Curry staying alive in this at-bat. And now the 1-2 pitch. And just ball. Or that might have been just fouled off. Excuse me, yeah, that was fouled off. So another foul ball from KK Curry. So 1-2 count still. And high for ball 2. So even at 2-2, Curry slowly fighting her way back into this at-bat. The 2-2 pitch from Nidek, and strikes her out for the second time. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Emma Nidek straight up dealing out here in Elgin. Your Lady Cats leading 3-1.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close up the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com.
Bottom of the fifth, with Isabella Ramirez leading off for your Lady Cats. Ramirez 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout in the first, grounded out in her last at-bat in the third inning. As that pitch from Flores finds the bottom left corner for strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch, and this is hit deep to left field, but that's a foul ball. So 0-2 deficit now for Isabella. Elgin had a runner reach third base the last inning. And that ball might have hit Ramirez, but she just pulled her left leg up to avoid it. So 1-2 count now. That was Cassie Davis who doubled. Got to third but was left stranded. The 1-2 pitch. A ball two. Ramirez watches ball three come in, and now we have a full count. The payoff pitch. And Ramirez caught looking for strikeout. So just the third strikeout of the day for Ariana Flores. Now brings up Hannah Riley, as Hannah 2 for 2 tonight. A double in the first inning. A single in the second. This one's popped up towards the third base and caught for an out as Jaslyn Barrera making the play. So now this brings up Haley Gerard here, 2 away for Elgin. Gerard also 2 for 2. And now sends this to center left field. Curry trying to make the play on it and does. And Curry will send us to the bottom of the fifth. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Elgin. But the Lady Cats still lead 3-1.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at VypeBYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to VypeBYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com.
So King at the plate and sends this into center field, but making the play to end this half inning. Kelsey Calhoun. So we head to the bottom of the sixth. Elgin leading 3-1.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
30-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, Lily Colton from the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
So bottom of the sixth, as Morgan Heine at the plate for Elgin, 0 for 2 tonight. Lady Cats trying to add some more insurance runs before we head to the final inning, leading 3-1 as Heine watches ball one come in. Flores given up 8 hits tonight, 3 runs. Elgin has left 5 on base as Heine watches ball 2 come in now. So 2-0 count. And Flores deals and Heine singles down the left field line. And she'll get on base for her first hit and a leadoff single for the Lady Cats. And now Peyton Altmiller at the plate. Or excuse me, Cameron Davis, excuse me. Or no, we have a pinch hitter. I'm sorry, Mackenzie Ferris in the game. So Mackenzie Ferris coming in for Cameron Davis as the designated player. So Ferris steps in, steps out, now steps back in. And fires this one foul just on the other side of the third baseline. Emily Sumner is the pinch runner over at first base for Morgan. Another 0-1 pitch to Ferris, shows bunt, pulls back. Sumner stays over at first base. Weiss defensively preparing for that bunt. 0 outs. It'll be interesting to see how Coach Adams decides if he wants to play small ball here. There's a 1-1 pitch to Ferris. Shows bunt. It's in play. Sumner to second. But Ferris will be called out on the sacrifice bunt. No, they're going to say it was foul. Did not get past the batter's box. That's why Ferris didn't start running at first. I wondered. So now the 1-2 pitch. Ferris swings and strikes out for out number 1. Here's the throw to first, but Sumner is safe. So Sumner still on first base with 1 out. As Peyton Altmiller steps into the batter's box. Peyton 0 for 2 tonight. Has flied out to center and left field in her first 2 at-bats. Now pops this up to the second baseman. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Sumner the second and Altmiller with her first hit of the game. So Cassidy Davis now at the plate. Runners in scoring position. First and second. Davis sends this to center field. Gets down for a base hit. Elgin in trouble to throw the second and the third for at least 1 out. They're going to say Altmiller is second, or excuse me, Altmiller is safe at second. And they're going to say Sumner out at third. So now 2 away. Runner still on first and second. As that was tough to tell if that ball was going to get down or not. As Calhoun now at the plate. Calhoun 2 for 3 tonight. So Altmiller on second, Davis on first. The 0-1 pitch to Calhoun to the third baseman. Here's a throw to second, and that will end this half inning. As Elgin, 3 hits, but 0 runs to show for, but we head to what could potentially be the final 3 outs as your Lady Cats leading 3-1 to the 7th inning. We go.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
So top of the 7th, Emma Neidig looking to complete her complete game. An excellent effort on the mound from her tonight. Weiss with 6 hits tonight, only 1 run to show for it though. As Emma also has 6 strikeouts. And she'll face the bottom of the lineup for Weiss as they look in the mount. A late inning comeback. Nina Celestino at the plate. And Celestino 0 for 2 tonight. Both of those being strikeouts from Emma. And Celestino ahead of the count 1-0. Now swings and sends this to left field. But foul ball. As Weiss has been flirting with that left field line all game. So now 1-1 count for Celestino. The sun starting to poke its head out here in Elgin. Here's the pitch and ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. And gets Celestino swinging for strike 2. So now a 2-2 count. Natick, the pitch, and outside. And we have a full count now at 3-2. The payoff pitch strikes her out for the 3rd straight time. The 7th strikeout for Emma. As now Mackenzie Miller at the plate. She's over to the night as well. A strikeout in her last plate appearance, but sends this down the left field line and gets through for a base hit. So Weiss not done yet as the tying run comes to the plate. Was wondering if Coach Spittler would make any substitutions. So a pinch runner will come in for Mackenzie Miller. So number 2, Courtney Seidenberger will run for her over at first base. Alexia Hall still at the plate. She's over to the night. As this bottom half of the lineup has struggled against Emma Natick. 4 strikeouts. As showing bunt is Alexia Hall, but that's fouled off. As really batters 6, 7, 8, and 9 until that last single from Mackenzie Miller were combined 0 for 9. Now 1 for 10 as Alexia Hall at the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back. The throw over the first base as Seidenberger. A little game of cat and mouse between her and Morgan Heine. So 1-1 count, 1 away. A double play would end this game. The tying run is at the plate. Alexia Hall shows bunt and another foul ball. Now 1-2. So Natick leading in this count. One the 2. Here's the pitch and just outside for ball 2. So 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Hall and fouls this one off again. So staying alive in this at-bat. That's the only thing you can do if you're Weiss, is just stay alive and try and put something in play. Hope for the best. So now the 2-2 pitch from Natick. Contact made the third base. Here's a throw to second and unable to hold on to it is Cassidy Davis. So Weiss now runners on first and second as Alexia Hall able to reach on the fielder's choice and Seidenberger able to advance off the error. So now Ariana Flores, who's been pitching all game for Weiss, at the plate, sends this into left field. Making the play is Aubrey Gonzalez. So now 2 away. Runners stay at first and second. So this brings up the top of the lineup now for Weiss, and that would be KK Curry. But Curry has struggled tonight against Emma. She's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and grounded out in the first inning. as Coach Adams meeting with Emma and his infield on the mound, giving them some words of encouragement, a little pep talk. So Seidenberger, the pinch runner for McKinsey Miller, still at second base. Alexia Hall at first. 2 outs. And now Curry at the plate. No defensive substitutions for Elgin, as Nidek delivers. Curry swings and fouls this one off. The 0-1. Curry stays away as that one falls in for ball 1. And now the count tied up at 1-1. Curry swings for strike 2. As Emma Nidek 1 pitch away from ending this game. The 1-2 pitch in, she does it! Strikeout number 8 for Emma Nidek. And the Elgin Wildcats will defeat Weiss 3-1. We thank you for joining us here on the Vype Live Network. Cameron and Parker here in the call. Finally able to give you a broadcast uninterrupted from any difficulties. As we hope you guys enjoy your spring break. I'll be back here tomorrow for boys baseball. That's a 7 p.m. first pitch. But until then, enjoy your day. And signing off for Vype Live, Cameron Parker.